Hello, welcome to Soul Elevated Life. So today is day 3 of potty training with Ava, and I realized that I got to stay at home all day with her, which is great. And for a while, I kind of thought, it'd be really cool to stay home with my kids and to really spend a lot of time with them. And I realized it's not for me. So I was, so we were home all day, and then we came. She is getting some really bad cabin fever. I think she's really ready to go back to Montessori school tomorrow. So day 1 was naked day. Day 2 was just a shirt. Day 3 today was commando. So she didn't wear any underwear, and then she's actually supposed to be in commando for at least a whole week, but I don't think Montessori school is really keen on her going around with no underwear in case like some poop falls out on the ground, which is not sanitary for the kids, understandably. So she's actually going to wear underwear. She's going to wear underwear tomorrow at school, and we'll see how it goes. Today I tried at the end of the day to have a little bit of underwear, and she immediately had an accident because it's like it feels more like a diaper, and so you think that you have privacy to use the restroom. So Ava's learning all about potty training and what she likes and what she doesn't like, and what it's like to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't like pee on my legs and stuff like that. So she's learning to go sit in the potty. But what I also learned during these last 3 days was micromanaging is not fun. Helicoptering is not fun. And staying home all day with your kids is not for me. For a while, I thought, it'd be really cool to like stay at home and watch my kids all day. And doing today made me realize that I really enjoy going back to work. Like, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow because it won't be focused on potty training. I can function like a normal adult without just paying attention to someone so much to see if they're going to pee or if it's been 2 hours and need to prompt them to go to the restroom. I mean, we're going to have to do that for a while until she gets it. And everywhere we go, we bring the potty because we really honor that she goes in the potty. And so we'll have it in the car. Like last night, we had the potty in the car. And when the 2-hour time arrived, my husband took her to the trunk of our vehicle and had her pee in the potty. And he just, dumped the pee out, whatever, at home. Or put a napkin in to kind of absorb some of the pee. But that's what you do. You teach your kid the importance of going in the potty. And then you really, really honor that they go in the potty no matter what the circumstances. And even if you're traveling, even if and Austin is home from school. Remember, you promised you'd be quiet, Austin. You want to say hi?
Hi. What about?
And those are my words of wisdom. Austin, please don't move that. Those are my words of wisdom for you today. Is if you are, sometimes it takes doing something that you, like sometimes you don't know exactly what you want to do, what you desire to do. And sometimes you have to do something you don't like for you to figure out what you do like. For instance, my sister, she graduated from physical therapy school, and what she kind of always wanted to do was actually run like a bake shop, like run a pastry shop. And so one of the local pastry shops, like one of the best pie shops in Dallas, they hired her. And so she worked in the pie factory to make pie, which sounds really good if you love baking, which she does. But she said that she has never cut so much butter and weighed so much butter and measured out so much flour and stuff that she decided that this was definitely not for her. Like, I love cooking, and I love making vegan dishes and eating vegan food, but I I don't think necessarily that opening a restaurant would give me life fulfillment. It would be really cool to offer vegan options for people so they can taste what vegan food tastes like. But to run a restaurant and to do it day in, day out probably is not the thing that lights me up. So sometimes you have to do, like I thought, if I spent a lot of time with my kids and I was home all day, then I would really love it. I mean, you just get to bask in being in their presence and just really enjoy life, which I do, but at the same time, like to do it day after day after day after day is exhausting. It's exhausting. And which brings me back to a topic I talked about a few months ago, maybe almost a year ago, which is we have this conundrum in our minds thinking, I wish I had more work-life balance. I wish that I could work less so I could spend more time with my kids. But if you think about it, if you could spend 8 hours a day with your kids, would you? Because I wouldn't. Today, I decided that I definitely wouldn't. I kind of thought about it in theory, and I was thinking I probably wouldn't. But today, after spending a whole day, 3 days in a row with Ava, where, we're potty training, I realized I definitely do not desire to spend 8 hours a day with her by myself, even though my parents are around, to potty train her. And she was melting down. Like, she was just like, I've had enough. You're always like trying to prompt me to use the restroom. I just want to be back in my routine. Can I go back to school and play out with other kids and do stuff? Like, she was done. Like, she was so finished. She had cabin fever. She wanted to go outside. She wanted to walk outside, which we did a little bit of. We went to go pick up Austin from school, so we walked down the street and all this stuff. But back to the conundrum about having work-life balance. When you ask for work-life balance and you're thinking you wish you had more time with your kids, it's more likely that you would like to be spending really quality time with your kids when you do spend time with your kids. So if that's the case, then it would be more like, you would put the phone away, you'd be completely present with your kids, you're not thinking about what you should be doing or what you could be working on. And when you're fully present with them, you just really bask and enjoy like being in the moment with them. Like smothering Ava with kisses and hugs and stuff, it's just very powerful and fun, and she loves it, and it's fun to spend time together doing that stuff, but it's not necessarily something you want to spend 8 hours doing. So when you ask for work-life balance, think about the time you do spend with your kids and think about like how would you grade the quality of the time you spend with them. Is it distracted by your phone? Is it distracted by thoughts about like what you should be doing? Is it riddled with guilt? Is it riddled with, oh my gosh, I have so much to do? Or is it just enjoyment of this moment right here, right now with your loved ones and just not thinking of anything else, truly basking, truly enjoying, and then when the moment comes for you to do the next thing, then you're fully immersed in that thing. So that when you're at work, you're doing work stuff, you're focusing on work, and you're not feeling guilty about not spending more time with your kids. And then when you're spending time with your kids, you're not feeling guilty about how you should be spending more time at work or how you didn't get that thing done or you still have all these loose ends to tie up and stuff like that. Because then you're neither here or there, right? You're not fully present at work, and you're not fully present when you're spending time with your kids. So there is some advice for you there. If any of that resonates with you, is how would you qualify the quality of the time that you spend with your kids and the time you spend working on your work versus the commingling of the two things, and if you're not fully present when you do those things. Yeah, so I haven't had a lot of time to reflect and journal, and so these last 3 days of videos may be a little bit of lackluster. So hopefully tomorrow it'll be more on target and more back to my usual vibe. And in case you did not know, I do have a YouTube channel, and you are so welcome to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, you can search for Soul Elevated Life, and I will pop up. And what else? I have a coaching practice called the Soul Elevated Life. If you're catching this on my personal page, feel free to visit me over at my Facebook page at Soul Elevated Life. And if you like, follow, and set to see me first, then you'll catch all of my good content whenever I go live every single day. And I just launched a mini course on teaching how to do manifestations, which is you living into existence the life that you would like to live, the life that you desire to live. Daily meditation, which is something I do religiously every single day. And also how to follow the trigger brick road, which is digging into your subconsciousness by examining the triggers in your life so you can understand if you have any limiting beliefs that really hold you back to live a really fulfilled life. Those 3 things alone can completely transform your life, and I'm offering the course for a very low price of just $97. So I'll post the link below in the comments so that you could check it out if that is your heart's desire. And what else? Last but not least, if you are looking for some life fulfillment, if you are looking for some clarity on your life purpose, if you are looking for you have blind spots you might not realize, you have some relationship challenges that you feel could use some improvement, if you feel kind of off and something's missing, then most likely you can benefit from having a coach. Hiring a coach transformed my life. Everyone should have a coach. And if you think about it, you're a coach for your kids too. And you might be a coach to your coworkers, you might be a coach to like your mentees, and you might have a mentor in addition to a coach, but just having a coach relationship, having a coach in your life is utterly transformative and so powerful because he or she can completely point out your blind spots, take a really strong stand for you for the person you know you came here to be and to do. And a coach doesn't buy into any of your bullshit. So none of your excuses, none of the things that hold you back, operating from a comfortable place versus a place of expansion, growth outside your comfort zone. A coach does all that. Having a coach is utterly powerful. And when you have a coach, when you hire a coach, you are operating on a completely different vibrational frequency, one that completely changes the trajectory of your life, one that really sets the course of where you'd like to end up. And it's utterly powerful, utterly, utterly powerful. It is life-changing. So I highly recommend it. If I resonate with you and you love my messages every day and you feel really soul elevated every time you listen to me and you feel uplifted and you feel like your soul is getting fed, then it sounds like I might do you some good. So contact me, email me, send me a message, text me, whatever your mode of transportation, transformation is, whatever your mode of communication is. Check me out and let's see if we're a good match for one another. And it'd be awesome if we could connect and see if coaching is for you. And last but not least, if you visit my website, soulelevatedlife.com. Hi Caesar, thanks for watching. You're catching the last minute of my video. So if you go to my website, soulelevatedlife.com, I just created this beautiful PDF file of 11 actions you can take to live a truly soul elevated life. And if you go to my website and subscribe, then I'll send you a link for you to download this beautiful PDF file, and you can have it at your fingertips, and you can pick and choose the 11 actions that resonate with you that would really help you live your soul elevated life. And those actions include things like manifestations, meditation, following your triggers, finding clarity in your life, backing into your big goals that you like to focus on, how much water you should drink, how much sleep you should get, just all that stuff, all that wonderful soul elevating stuff that's truly made a difference in my life, and I just had to share because it really changed my life. Here's to you living a soul elevated life, and I will see you tomorrow.